Asia Prime, the Sacramento Kings of the NBA have thrown their full support behind Ukrainian center Alex Len following the Russian invasion of Ukraine.
Kings interim coach Alvin Gentry started his pre-game press conference Thursday by sharing that the team had held a meeting in support of Len. The Kings and the Denver Nuggets held a moment of silence by linking arms with Len in a show of solidarity before a tip-off at the Golden One Center on Thursday. Len and the Toronto Raptors' Sviatoslav Mikhailiuk also released a joint statement earlier on Thursday to show their support for Ukraine. They are the only two active Ukrainian players in the NBA today.
President Joko Widodo has made public on his social media handle saying, "Stop the war. War brings misery to mankind and puts the whole world at risk." As an ambassador for the Russian Federation in Indonesia, what do you think, how powerful or what's the magnitude that this statement can provide in terms of trying to find peaceful talks and mediate the conflict?
No, I cannot agree more that war is a tragedy. Our country, more than any other country perhaps, knows what war is. You know that during World War II, we lost 27 million lives. In this case, we are just trying to ensure our own safety and to prevent large-scale military conflict to happen in Europe. This kind of appeals should first of all be addressed to our European, our Western partners who for years have been pumping defense equipment and sending troops to Ukraine, and who have been expanding the military infrastructure of NATO, getting it closer and closer to Russian borders. Actually, it's not we who are trying to put missiles in the border of Canada, United States or Canada, or United States and Mexico. It's the United States who are trying to bring this kind of attack equipment closer and closer to our borders. We feel threatened, and we feel the need to ensure our security. So I couldn't agree more that we all need peace, and war is a tragedy.
Madam Ambassador, Ukraine has called for an urgent humanitarian aid session to the United Nations, expected to be held next Tuesday. Now, we know that the Russian Foreign Ministry is scheduled also to speak at the session. What do you think will be conveyed at this session?
I'm absolutely sure that we will try to make the world know that if there is someone to blame for the bloodshed, it's the Ukrainian government and the Western partners, its Western partners that were trying to use Ukraine as an instrument against Russia. We will be doing whatever we can to avoid any humanitarian catastrophe in Ukraine. And actually what we are doing now, we are trying to prevent humanitarian catastrophe happening in Lugansk and Donetsk regions that I mentioned. For 8 years were target of an object of shelling, bombing from the Ukrainian side, and thousands of people were killed there.